This is ARC-DALRRD Talk podcast. Asikhulume Aribuwe. I'm Prince Mtweni, your host. Hashtag ARC-DALRRD 2024. The conversation continues on the sidelines of the ARC-DALRRD conference. We are now joined by Professor Norman Maiwashe, General Manager, Animal Production from the Agricultural Research Council. Professor Maiwashe, good afternoon and welcome.
Afternoon, Mr. Mtweni, and thank you very much for having me.
I'm sure it's been a very busy day, most of it, with the conference starting today.
You can say that again. It has been very, very hectic. This morning has been filled with very interesting and exciting activities, starting off with the welcome address by the Minister of Agriculture, Honourable Ms. Thoko Didiza. She made sure that everybody got the marching orders, and I'm very excited. And indeed, this event has been long overdue. It's quite befitting that we have decided that we need to be engaging with our stakeholders, and therefore we're very much appreciative of the fact that this idea is seeing the day of light.
No, thank you so much for that. General Manager, Animal Production is your portfolio at the ARC. Could you tell us more about the work that you do?
Yeah, at the Animal Production Campus of the ARC, we are the part of the ARC that works with livestock, and part of my portfolio is on animal production. The entire spectrum consists of animal production and animal health. The animal health bit is done at our Roodeplaat research campus on the other side of Pretoria. Being involved in animal production is quite a task. We work throughout the whole value chain. So any animal meat and products is part of my portfolio. We work directly with farmers who are at the production level. This is what happens at the farm level. Raising these animals, making sure that the right genetics is used, the animals are fed properly. And then after they have been in the farm, they have to be finished in the feedlots. We also do research in the feedlot in terms of the right kind of feeding that must be given to these animals so that they are able to grow in a cost-effective manner. And after we have fed them, they are taken to the abattoir, where the animals are slaughtered, processed into meat, and lastly, the meat gets to the retail stores, and this is where the customers get the meat. So we also do our work in terms of our consumer preference. When you go to the shop, you will see that the different meats, the products are stamped just to confirm the kind of quality that they have. So this is part of the things that we do. So it's quite a lot of R&D activities that we do in this particular space. And I can only say that this is very rewarding, because if we don't have animal proteins, we cannot feed the nation.
That is true. That is true, yes.
It's not a happy nation.
Wow, that's quite an amazing work that you do under the animal production. So now with the conference, this is the first of its kind between the ARC and the department. With the work that you do, how do you feature in the conference?
We are featuring very prominently in this conference. Fortunate enough, us from the animal production side of things, we have had this long-term cordial relationship with the Department of Agriculture. So we're just happy that the message is spread across throughout the whole of the ARC. So we have been working very closely, especially with our smallholder farmers, because this is the kid in the block that has been struggling to make it into the formal agribusiness. So we work with a especially farmers in the rural areas and communities, to try and assist them from a technical point of view with animal husbandry practices so that they can access the market. So this conference provides us an opportunity to engage with relevant stakeholders, especially those that come from the industry. But we're also happy that we are having policymakers in the conference. These assist us to be able to do research that is impactful and responsive to the national imperatives in the agricultural sector. And we are featuring a few of the highlights from our work. Specifically, we have a special purpose vehicle that has been designed to assist the smallholder farmers, especially to access the formal value chains. And this program is called the KYD. And comprehensively, it's Kauna Fatsoyari Home.
Oh yes, yes. Improvement schemes, yeah.
So we will be sharing information on some of the highlights from this program, which I think is something that is very exciting, which begins to say that we can be able to take the agricultural sector and be able to transform it in such a way that we have a sector that addresses the good and the bad of the both worlds. So both our communal and the commercial agriculture, we would want to put them on the same level so that economically our sector can be recognized for what it is in terms of its contribution to socio-economic development.
Okay, wow, that's quite impressive. Thank you so much, Professor Maiwashe, for taking the time to come and have this chat with us. And we really appreciate it. We wish you well as the conference continues up until Wednesday. And I'm sure, you know, you are quite excited with what other commissions or other sessions are going to be presenting. So I'm sure you are also looking forward to that.
I'm definitely looking forward to continue to participation in this conference. I think this is a conference that is offering a lot of opportunity to everybody in the agricultural sector. For the first time, I think we're speaking in one voice, and this can only become better. So I can't wait for the next day to be able to sit in those different sessions, contribute, and also learn. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. That was Professor Norman Maiwashe, General Manager, Animal Production at the ARC. Don't forget to tune in to our Facebook page and follow the live streaming of the conference. We are at Agricultural Research Council and at Department of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development. This is DALRRD Talk, Asikhulume Aribuwe. Good day.